So I've been working on my body, working with my body and my nervous system, with rewiring my, rewiring my mindset, my nervous system, all the things, right? And I've been doing it for about 8 years now. And I've gotten to a point where I've noticed now that I'm being asked to shift from my mind into the heart space, so into the body. So everything, not necessarily everything that I've done prior has been mind, because obviously I've followed my intuition this far. But when you're body-based led, it makes it so things are easier because you move with cohesion. Like, you move, your mind, your body, and your nervous system are all together when you're in cohesive flow, right? So I've been working on getting my mindset to be okay with committing to doing content creation full time, right? And at first I was like, man, is it like a connection to the idea of it? Is it the connection to, I've been kind of giving myself time to sit with what it is that my body is not okay with committing to. Because if my body can't commit to it, then I can't commit to it because it will not be sustainable. And I've done that through a process of feeling my way through things and feeling which one feels lighter. So when I can actually commit to something completely, it feels extremely light, and so therefore it's sustainable for me because it doesn't feel like pressure, or it doesn't feel sticky, or it doesn't feel like there's something attached to it. When there's something attached to it, my body's like, like, it's not, we're not doing that shit anymore. Because when there's something sticky on it, it's usually tied to something else that is not fully me, and or something else that is not sustainable for me. So, though we got that out of the way, I finally have sat with myself enough to feel what it is that I am actually willing to commit to. And I am willing to commit to the devotion of my experience and my body-led experiences. So with that, it's made it so I've been able to look and have the mindset of approaching making videos like this as I'm allowing myself to experience new things through the lens of this is just an experience, instead of attaching it to me and having me be what it is, if that makes sense. It's not connected to my identity. It's not connected to who I am. It's not connected to what I'm doing or like who I am at my core. So essentially, it's not tying me to anything. It's just an experience. So when I can look at it as it's just an experience, it's more open. It feels more free to me. It feels like, oh, okay, yeah. Because when you commit to something for the experience, you aren't attached to having a specific outcome. You aren't attached to, oh, this has to be this way, or it's going to be good, or it's going to be bad. It's none of those things. It's just an experience. So that makes it neutral, which actually makes it so that you can flow and accept and allow the experience in and let it flow all the way through, instead of getting to like here and it going, like, no thank you, and resisting it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it away, right? So I finally realized, oh, okay, so this whole time my body has just been asking me to allow myself to look at my movement going forward as allowing experiences to flow through me, if that makes sense. So, saying that out loud it's like open. I feel open in my body, so it feels good. And also this, looking at it as me just coming on here and like sharing my experiences, it also somehow has lessened the pressure on it as well. It's like made it feel way lighter. And I've gotten to this before, and then, a new wave of doubt comes, or a new wave of experiences comes, and then I'm like, oh, what does this mean? And that's that's what made it so I went through a spiral, because I basically made it go, what does this mean about me? Instead of just, this was an experience, allow it to move through. So yeah, that helped a ton, and it helps me feel a lot better about just sharing my experiences, which is kind of what I was asked to do in the first place. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just share my experiences, but now I kind of see it as like, oh yeah, I have experiences. There have been experiences that have taught me things, and I can share those experiences and share what they taught me. And now I have it through the lens of it not being attached to me at all. It's just telling the story of the experience. So yeah, I feel like that's helped me feel a lot lighter towards approaching this. And then also too, for some reason I don't love labels. So I don't when people are like, oh, what are you doing? My thought is like living life, which is vague, but at the same time, a lot of the time, I feel like the people that are asking that, I don't necessarily care to have them know what I'm doing, because a lot of the time those people wouldn't understand. You know what I mean? When someone is very much in their 9 to 5, committed to that's their way of life, that's great. That's their way of life. However, for me, I have very much adopted and accepted now that I live a creative life. I live a more artistic, flowy, I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I'm going kind of life. You know what I mean? It's intuitive. So it makes sense to me, but it's not going to make sense to you. However, I can help encourage others to do that as well, because I know that me, myself, in doing this hasn't always felt easy, and can sometimes make you feel like you're alone or crazy. But at the same time, it's not. It's kind of, when you can get to a point where it feels lighter in your body and lighter in your mind, and you can all agree that you're all on the same page, all parts of you, it actually makes it lighter and more fun. So I'm here for the more fun, and I'm here for the allowing myself to be seen, experiencing my own life. I feel like that's kind of the whole point, is I'm allowing myself to be seen. And that felt really threatening to me in the beginning, but now I'm like, no, I can do this. So yeah, that's kind of how I've moved through this and where I'm at as of right now. So if any of this interests you, then follow along.